Yeah, what's up? How y'all doing? I pray that y'all been having a blessed day. And let's talk about just what trials and tribulations are. Sometimes you'll go through trials, right? Because God want to see where your heart's at. And sometimes Satan be trying to tempt you. And that's just like basically a normal thing. I'm gonna keep it 100 because you see it so much in your environment. But throughout that trial and those tribulations, the main thing we could do is depend on God. 100%. That's the only thing you can do, realistically. But when you fall short, you gotta take accountability. But also, you have to rely on God to get you out of those situations. You have to stand back up and be like, Father God, I need you. And you have to already pick God in the center of it and the head over every situation. Because if you don't, you're going to be stuck in the endless cycle of sinning, transgressing, iniquity, trespasses. Each one of those are particularly the same thing, but in a different form of way. And we have to win the battle of all of those. And another thing is, just because you don't do a certain sin or just because you don't sin, if you do not know the Father, if you do not know who God is, you won't make it into heaven. Because you can be morally right, but if you do not know who the Father is, if you do not know who Jesus is, you can still go to hell, which is why it is important to know who God is. Because it says, if you love me, you will keep my commandment. This is Jesus speaking. So, first, to keep his command is showing that we love him. But if you do not know him, how do you love him? That is something a lot of people have to think about. This is going for other religions, majority. And also for people of the Christian religion as well. Because a lot of people don't truly know who God is, don't truly know who Jesus is, because they haven't spent the time to go and learn about him. You have to read the Bible. You have to research who he is through the word so you can understand his characteristics. Because God is not always an angry God. He's always a loving God. God is not always a judgmental God. But he is always a forgiving God. But you have to realize he gives us free will as well. So he is a God of choice. But we have to use our free will to follow him to make it to the kingdom of heaven. We cannot stop at just saying his name. We have to know his name so we can know him and love him. With that being said, I love you. God just loves you way more, and I pray that y'all have a blessed day. Peace.